What's up, you hackers? Welcome to the show. I have, what's your guys' names?
My name is Carly.
Owen.
Say again?
Owen.
I couldn't hear you, man.
Owen.
Owen.
Yes.
O-W-E-N. Nice to have you on the show, Owen. Yeah. So, what are you all about? Like, what do you do for fun? What do you do for a living? Like, introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm a marketer, and I also am an ambassador for 2 different brands.
I play hockey and just fuck around a bit.
All right, cool. All right, we'll get to him when you're done. Yeah. All right, cool. So you're a marketer, huh? You make sales funnels?
I do.
Really? Mm-hmm. So you doing like Russell Brunson style funnels, or are you doing Kartra? Are you doing Kajabi? What's your funnel?
I apologize. Mine right now, I work for a marketing company. We have a couple different projects. Like right now, I don't know how much I can share about it, but we're doing phone lines for one, and then our other projects, home improvements.
Yeah.
Just like marketing for them, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what got you into marketing anyway?
I am going for a bachelor's in business management right now, and then I have a minor in marketing and advertising as well. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I graduate this year.
How old are you?
21.
You're 21. So you're like a marketing intern then?
No, not an intern. So my company doesn't do interns. We just like start entry level, and then we move up our way.
Oh, okay. So you're entry level right now?
Yeah, I'm entry level. I just started about 2 weeks ago.
So you're getting a master's?
No, just a bachelor's right now.
So you're gonna graduate with your bachelor's in marketing. Do you do PR stuff?
So I'm graduating with a bachelor's in business management and then a minor in marketing and advertising. But yeah, so I'm an ambassador for a couple different companies as well. Those ones are my more fun jobs. Basically, I just promote sports betting in a men's underwear company. Yeah, it's a fun time.
So like DraftKings?
Yeah, we have a couple different companies. We do DraftKings, we do... I don't even remember. I'd have to look the promotions on my phone, but we have 4 different companies.
So what do you do for fun other than coming down to the Moose and having a couple of drinks?
I hike a lot.
Yeah.
Hang out with my friends. I don't live here anymore, so.
That's a shame.
Just having the fun right now while I can.
Like who?
Just having the fun like I can right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene's a different breed for sure.
Wait. Okay. Why? Why is Coeur d'Alene a different breed?
Everyone's very preppy where I live. It's like...
So we're kind of more like grungy
laid
out
back.
here?
No, just laid back. Like you can have fun and not be embarrassed, you know? Down there you do something stupid, you're embarrassed. Like that type of stuff.
So you often get embarrassed because of stupid things that happen down there? All right. Give me an example.
Like getting kicked out of bars or what?
Do you get kicked out of bars?
I've been one time.
All right. We have to know the story. Come on.
Someone thought I was underage when I wasn't, and I cussed them out because they didn't work there. Like they literally were just visiting. Like they were another person that was just there.
Was it like a bouncer or something?
No, he did not work there.
Telling you? Oh.
No, he was just another guy at the bar, and he was like, "You're not 21," and I was like, "Yes, I am." He asked to see my ID, and I said, "I'm not going to show you my ID. I don't know you."
Yeah, that's kind of like some creeper shit right there.
Exactly. That's why I was like...
But how did you get the one that got kicked out instead of that dude? That's what I don't get.
Because I'm the one that started saying not very nice things first. Because I didn't like how he was telling me I was under 21 when I wasn't, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't like that, huh?
No. Especially since he didn't work there. If he worked there, that would be a different story. But he didn't work there.
Why? Well, okay. Why would him working there be a different story? Why would that matter?
It's like a safety issue for them, you know? It's like a liability if I was under 21. If they had to question me, sure, go for it. But if you don't work there, it's like, no. Like, you don't have to ask me anything. It's none of your business.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your 5-year plan, since you seem to have that all figured out?
Well, We're still working on that, but
What do you mean still working on it?
I don't know exactly what I want to do. Don't know where I want to be, but I know I want to be rich.
Rich.
Yeah.
All right. What does rich mean? What does that look like?
Rich and family.
Rich and family. Rich
have a
in
good
family
life.
or rich and family?
Rich in family.
Rich in family.
Yes.
Oh, so you want to be a mom?
Not yet.
One day.
Is there a cigar store around here?
There is. It's right over here, just across the street, and it's in that that building right next to the antique store, right over yonder.
Great. Thank you, buddy.
No problem. I got you. I always get asked that all the time. I wouldn't buy cigars over there to save my life. I got a nicer joint down in Post Falls.
There you go.
Yeah, the Racketeer. It's an amazing speakeasy. It's nice to know that there's
cool.
still speakeasies out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Idaho, you can smoke inside. No one's going to have a freaking problem unless it says no smoking inside. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, but it costs like $300,000 to get the filtration up off the ground anyway. So, but yeah, all right. So you got all these things. You just don't really know where you're going. That's just so weird that you don't know where you're going.
Well, I do. I definitely want to market, but I want to start with a startup business. That's like my main goal, which is easy in Arizona, not here, but
how much social media marketing background do you have?
Just myself. Which it's not like I have that many followers. So it's not
Just
like that.
just yourself. Okay, so you don't work on other people's socials, just funnels.
Yeah, I got an offer for it, but we don't want to do that.
You don't want to take that offer?
No.
Why not? What's wrong with that offer?
I want to finish college before I do that. Be more knowledgeable, so I can do
Be
the best
more
I can.
knowledgeable. Yeah. All right, cool. You ready for your reading?
Yeah.
Awesome. I could be wrong though, because one detail is bothering me, but you definitely strike me as someone who knows what you want, no matter what. But you can be a little impulsive with what you want sometimes, Miss Impulsive.
Oh,
Yeah. But you work really hard to make sure you're as memorable as possible. Yeah. Always giving everyone a great experience.
Oh yeah.
Really good at cooking, you know.
I have picked that up actually in the last year.
Yeah.
It's been my thing.
Be as memorable as possible. Trying to make everyone as comfortable as possible, cooking a lot of things. I bet you could throw some really amazing parties if you wanted.
Oh, I have.
I'm sure you have. But don't you have a problem where it's like, oh, I make everyone happy, but if it's just one person is unhappy, you just feel like a failure?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yeah. Because you very much care about how everyone else feels all the time. 'Cause you care a lot. Sometimes you care a little too much, actually. All about how everyone else feels all the time, such that might even bother that gentleman a little bit because it's like, hey, why are you prioritizing everybody else? Shouldn't you be prioritizing me?
Okay.
But isn't one of the number one ways to hurt you is to actually claim that you're stupid?
No, that's actually incorrect. I think it's funny when people call me stupid
Why?
because it's not true and I know it.
How do you know it?
Just because I'm a blonde doesn't mean I'm dumb. I have very
Oh,
good
so you think they're
knowledge.
being shallow?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. So you're not afraid about what you think. You're not afraid of being wrong then, is what
No.
you're saying. But you are afraid of being a bad person.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
very
it.
afraid of being a bad person. I totally understand that. So in actuality, you actually very much care about what everyone else thinks of you, and you care about your status and your reputation everywhere you go. Oh, yeah.
Not reputation or status.
Why not?
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like you only live once. Do what you want.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Are you Miss Independent, or are you actually working to promote your team and be gotta always work in a group instead of working alone, huh?
I prefer that, yes.
You prefer working alone.
No, I prefer working with people,
Yeah,
but I
'cause
do
you're always
work
trying
alone.
to do the right thing no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So why do you worry about whether or not you're worthy enough or good enough all the time and then overcompensate with it by helping other people consistently? And sometimes you help a little too much because sometimes helping can actually hurt other people, much less hurt yourself. And you allow yourself to be entirely drained by others in the process. Why? Because you're trying to overcompensate with I'm worried that I'm not a good person, or I'm worried that I'm not good enough, or I'm worried that I'm not worthy enough. Come on. Why do you do that?
That
Why?
hit deep. That hit deep.
Yeah, it did hit deep.
I
Because
don't
you
know.
care so much. Because you
Yeah.
care about how everyone else feels, and if you're going out of your way to give them a good experience and make them as comfortable as possible, and also trying to figure out the one thing that they value, and you bring it to them, but they still have a problem with you, it really hurts you. So then you start feeling like you're not good enough.
Yeah,
I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
that's 100% true.
Yeah.
100% true.
Very critical towards other people's choices, though, because you see how irresponsible everyone else and their freedom is and their choice. Because you're like, I'm responsible with my choice. Why is everyone else irresponsible? So then that gives you a little bit of a paranoia. I bet you probably have a tendency to accuse people of cheating on you when they're not actually cheating on you.
No, not accusing. Not accusing.
Not accusing. But here's the thing. Just the act of suspecting it and having that within your heart is a problem. Because the reality of the situation is that creates a self-fulfilling prophecy that makes that happen, makes that outcome or that possibility more likely to come true. It's like the first law of quantum mechanics. If you observe a probability, you are making it more likely to come true.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. So don't be so critical towards other people's choices, because you don't always know. Yeah, you're right. People are irresponsible with their choice, and you go out of your way to be as responsible with your choice as much as possible. I get that, but try not to criticize people. Also, like, where's your notepad? Where's your brain? Where is it? Because you're very forgetful. Oh, your phone.
What?
Miss Forgetful here. Just gotta write everything down, or else you'll forget it, no matter what, all the time.
I've lost 7 IDs and 8 debit cards, so that's actually funny you bring that one up.
Miss Forgetful. But the worst part about you, you have a tendency of expecting everyone else to listen to you, but you won't listen to anybody.
No, that's not true.
Oh, are you sure you're not Miss Dismissive?
No. I'm the
Okay.
biggest listener. I'm not the talker.
Okay. All right. Well, that's actually a good thing, because here's the thing. If you can humble yourself to the point where you're always a student of everything, that makes you a great teacher. And you would be a great teacher. A lot of people don't know this about you, though. You have a tendency of being really liking to work with your hands, and if you really wanted to, you could fix a car. You could go into that male realm and definitely kick ass in that area. Mechanics is your thing, and as you get older, you'll discover that you'll love mechanics, anything related to mechanics. Sure, cooking is cool, but it'll make you insanely happy when you actually are working on a car
I
and
can see
actually
that.
having huge success with it. Mechanics ultimately will be everything to you. But here's the thing. How you find fulfillment in life, yeah, sure, marketing, that's all important. That's all good. But teaching
No.
your skills to other people.
You mean like teacher?
No, not like
Okay,
the
good.
role of a teacher in a school. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you conferring your knowledge and skills upon another person, mentoring them,
I could do that.
mentoring a host of people with what you do. You might find yourself in your marketing career that you're going to end up teaching marketing to other people, maybe your coworkers, maybe in a university one day, because you got all the credentials to back it up.
Yeah. I could see that.
The one thing in life that you're looking for the most is validation. Validation, because you want to be liked by other people. You want people to value you enough to come to you and ask you for help. It makes you very happy when they ask you what you think all the time. It's actually one of the things that brings you the greatest joy. And then also, another thing, people remember you. Remember all the good things that they've done for you, and so that when you do inevitably fail, they still stick around. That's really important to you, because you don't like being abandoned, and actually abandoning you is actually one of the ways to hurt you the most. When people don't stick around after you've invested so much, after you've given so much, but then they still don't stick around.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to deal with that.
That's true.
Your deadly sin is pride, though.
My what?
Your deadly sin is pride.
I do not know what that is. Deadly sin?
Deadly sin.
What does that mean?
Everyone has a deadly sin. Yours is pride. Mine's envy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Took me a second.
Yeah. But you're outwardly humble, which means you like to earn your pride. You like
yeah.
to earn. So you actually, so people in your life would be like, oh yeah, she's pretty humble. That's cool. But there are a few things that you do take pride in, and you let people know those things that you do take pride in. But all of those things, you know, you've worked hard for those things, and you earn your pride. instead of just using that pride to cover up your insecurity. Because
That's
from
true.
your perspective, people will value me more the more I know, right? But that's actually not true,
It's because I'm a blonde girl, you know. It's kind of hard out here.
if you say so. But the reality is, and you've kind of already figured this out, the more you actually listen to other people and allow yourself to be a student more often, you realize that that's actually what's going to make you smarter and be the smartest person in the room, such that people are always going to come to you and ask you what you think before they make a decision.
Yeah.
And then you're not so critical towards the decisions they make because they came to you asking you for your thoughts on the situation. Because from your perspective, your thoughts, that's what makes you valuable at the end of the day. Because you spend time thinking about everything. Sure, sometimes you get a little insecure that you may not know the answer, but you're going to find out. And you're going to work really hard to figure out what that answer is.
Of course.
And hopefully that person is going to be patient enough to wait around for you to figure that out, and so that you could solve that problem for them. Because solving problems, even mechanical ones, is ultimately what makes you the happiest in your life, is being that problem solver. Problem is that when you get around a lot of men, at least half the men out there, don't like that about you. And so oftentimes they reject you and your help, which makes you feel bad and makes you even more worried that you're not good enough and you're not worthy. When the reality of the situation is, maybe they're the ones who have a problem with listening. Maybe they're the ones who have a hard time accepting your help. However, you oftentimes, the reverse is also true. You have a very hard time accepting other people's help because you want to be seen as the helper in the room.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That was pretty smooth.
So how'd I do?
That was really good, honestly. Like, I'm kind of shocked.
Cool. Let's get your friend.
Owen?
I'm good. I gotta be home here soon.
Huh?
I gotta be home here soon.
All right. No problem. All right, cool. Well, thank you for
That
being
was
on the
crazy.
show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, folks. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll see you guys in the next episode.